videos. So it's just like, it's very rare. It's very, very, very rare, guys, that I have a night where she's away and he's away. But I need these nights every now and then. Like, I need these nights. Like, is someone always in my bed? Tonight, I get my bed to myself. I get to wake up in the morning and I get to just get myself ready. It's gonna be beautiful. So yes, I was like, it's a must. It's a must. It is a must. If it's the last thing I do, I must record tonight. And it's like, I know I should knock out 2 videos, but I'm not even gonna like tell myself. I'm not even gonna like, yeah, no, I just know that's not gonna, like, if I would have got an earlier start, yes, but it's already like 8:30 on a Sunday night. I want to record this and then just watch some TV and then go to sleep. So, one video tonight. But yeah, so I know on my last video that I said the next video would be a ASMR boy trauma video, but that video, like, I already know what it's gonna be about and who it's gonna be about, but for that I need to like list, like, in chronological order, like, things that happen as they happen, because it was a 4-year relationship and I don't want to like skip over nothing. So like, I want to have like a notes section in my iPad where I just like list everything, and I haven't got a chance to do that yet, so I will do that this week, and then I will record that video hopefully between this week and this weekend. Well, this week and next week, whatever, this week and next weekend, whatever, you know what I mean. So yes, let's go ahead and get into the video. So I guess we can start with like the stuff, which is work. Okay, so I know the last video I was updating y'all on like everything that was going on. I don't remember where I stopped, but there's more. There's always more. I really should have looked at my last video though to see like what was the last thing I said, but I don't remember. But if I just repeat some stuff, it's okay. So as you all know, I am in a very uncomfortable state in my job. My manager is just ready to get out of there, but again, I am feeling extremely stuck at the moment at this job, because as you all know, I am pregnant and March is my due date. So I know that with this job I will get maternity leave. It's like, I ain't gonna lie, I still am applying to other jobs, but it's like, I don't know if those jobs will offer maternity leave or if I'll be eligible, because I don't know like if you have to be there 3 months or whatever the case is. So I am still applying for other places, but I feel like the best thing honestly for me to do is just to stick it out until March, collect that maternity leave, and then if I go back, I go back. If I don't, I don't. So that is what the goal is, to stick it out. But guys, it's so hard. Like, I literally, it's November 10th. No, yes, it's November the 10th. My due date is literally March 17th. So that's like, what, 4 months from now? I'm 5 months pregnant, so yeah, 4 months. Being there for 4 more months sounds like draining, but doable. Very, very, very much doable, especially if I'm gonna get my maternity leave, which is what I need. Because as you all know, I can do this subbing thing, but with the subbing thing comes no maternity leave, so I would just be ass out after I had this baby until I go back to work, type of thing. So I know the responsible thing to do is to stick it out. You can do 4 months age. You can do it. I can do it. Tell me in the comments, Asia, you can do it. You can do 4 months, Asia. Put in that bid. You can do it. Okay, bro, let's get into the juicy stuff, because it's 5.5 minutes in and I ain't even get to the iceberg. So again, don't remember the last thing I said, but did I tell? Oh my god, I don't remember anything. Okay, I'm just gonna just start from the beginning, I guess. Okay, so in June I got moved to the front desk. So at my job we have a front desk and we have a call center, right? Front desk does like check-ins, check-outs, reschedule appointment, you know, just the basic like things that happen when you first get to a doctor's office, right? The call center handles the calls that come in. So you know how most offices, like the front desk nothing, and I leave. I walk out. So get back to my desk, and I'm like, nah, F that, fuck that. I go back, right? So by the time I go back, the man, supervisor, he's already gone. So it's just me and Michelle. So I'm like, I was like, you know what? I just had to get myself together. That was a lot to process. But yeah, I'm just confused because y'all hired this lady for the call center, and now you're telling me that she's gonna be at the front, and I'm going back to the call center. And she's just like, yeah, I just don't think like she's ready for the call center. Like the call volume right now is high, which is not the call volume is not high right now. One, and plus, I feel like the call center is a lot easier to learn than the front desk, because like front desk is simple but it's complex. Like yes, it's just checking in and checking out, but it's so much more. You gotta make sure you're verifying insurances. You gotta make sure you're answering questions correctly upon, like it's a lot. Like it's easy, but it's a lot. You have to get the charts together. So every day we see patients, but we get the charts together the day before. So not only are you checking in and checking out patients, you're doing charts for the next day. You're printing out paperwork to make sure like you don't run out of paperwork that are needed for the next day. Like it's a lot, mind you. No shade to this lady, but this lady is older. Like she's an older lady. Again, no shade. Not saying she's not capable, but this lady is every bit of like, she's at least 60. She's at least 60. Maybe, I don't know. No, I'm gonna say 60. Cause yeah, my mom, yeah, she's definitely 60 and up. So, and then this lady even kept saying, like, she was like, I really wanted to be in the call center. Like, that's what I thought I was high for. I would have really wanted to be there, but I'm gonna find out this lady is low-key fake. But anyways, so I'm just confused. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what is your motive? What are you getting out of this type thing, right? So anyways, she's just like, yeah, like, I just think like you would be a better fit for the call center. And then she says, yes, like Aisha, the thing is you exceed wherever I put you. I can put you at the front desk. You exceeded there. You were exceeding in the call center. She's like, I'm pretty sure I can make you a nurse and you would exceed there, right? Just that hyping me up. Now, mind you guys, if you heard what I said the first time, it was me, the male supervisor, and her all in the office, and she was just very like, oh, Monday, you're moving. But when I go back in there and it's just me and her, now you want to give me all this praise. Oh, you exceed there, you exceed there. Why you didn't lead with that when we came here the first time? You know, I feel like as a manager, what I would have done is, you know, you gotta do the sandwich effect. Like you gotta like do the positive and the negative, and then, you know, close with the positive type of thing. So the positive would have been like, hey Aisha, like, don't want you to think you're not doing your thing, like you're doing amazing up at the front, but I really need you right now in the call center. You know, we just need you there, yada yada yada, but you know, this is just temporary or something, you know, something like that. So she was just like, but no, she didn't say any of that the first time. She just said it the second time when it's just me and her. So she was just like, yeah, I mean, she's like, are you not happy when you're in the call center? And I was like, I mean, I am, but I'm a people's person, so I really was enjoying being up front, and I was exceeding, like I was doing good, like it felt good, like it just felt right. And she was just like, well, I am not opposed to like doing a hybrid schedule, meaning like some days I'll be in the call center, some days I'll be up front. She's like, I'm not opposed to that. We could talk to the male supervisor about doing that for you. Like, that's the least I could do type of thing. I don't want you to think you're getting the brunt end of the stick, yada yada yada, saying all this, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. Left out feeling a lot better, right? you just had no right. Like, you just gotta know how person she is for it to make sense. But anyways, I'll get into that, guys. It gets worse. It gets fucking worse, okay? So I moved back, and like it takes me like 30 minutes to like get my stuff all situated and logged in back to my old computer and everything. So the first day, cool, whatever. Got back into the swing of being in the call center, right? Tuesday, y'all. Tuesday, the very next day, right? So now it's 3 people at the front. So it's the 2 people that have been there with me, and then the new lady. We still don't have a lead yet. Another lead yet, because I told you my lead got fired, right? Yeah. So we don't have another lead yet, so it's just the 3 of them, right? So one of the other ladies, she's also an older lady, but I love her, Miss Terry. Love you, Miss Terry. Miss Terry is not feeling well, so she's not at work, right? So who do they need? Me. So I go back up to the front. I'm like happy, like I'm back in my space. Like I was only in the call center for a day. I'm back up front already. So Miss Terry, I think, is out for like the rest of the week, I want to say. So I'm up front, like I'm like, damn, this hybrid started a lot sooner than motherfuckers was expecting, huh? So yeah, I'm back up front. I'm back in my groove, feeling good with my girls, doing my thing. So then one day, like just like fast forward, because I'm there for a little while because Miss Terry's out. Like she gets sick here and there, and like she'll be out for a while. She literally just got back from being sick again. I love her so much, y'all. But yeah, so one day she emails me, right? Very nasty. And she's just like, hey, can you go ahead and move back? So mind you, I'm at the front for like, I want to say a week or 2 at this point. Like, I was there for a minute, okay? The lady, Miss Terry, is back. But remember, the lead position hasn't been built yet, so it was still opening. So I was just sitting in that desk chilling. So she was just like, hey, can you go back to the call center? Like, I'ma just have you go back there. Like, that's where you were hired for. I don't want the front to be too much for you or something, she says, which I really feel like the only reason why she said that is because her little friend, the other supervisor from the other office, was filling in for the male supervisor in my office. And like, I don't know, I just felt like they just like, I can't even explain it, but anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So yeah, she had me move back. So now I'm mad because every time I'm moving, I'm having to move a lot of shit, right? I'm moving my keyboard, my mouse, like I'm just, because I like to travel with my stuff, you know? So every time I'm being freaking moved like a hot potato, I'm just like moving my stuff, looking stupid, feeling stupid. Guys, look at my Owala. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Oh, so cute. I love these cups. The colors are always so cute. I need me another one. Then it just pops open, and then it's like a little straw. It's so cute. But yeah, so now I'm pissed, I'm irritated, I'm all of the above, right? Okay, so in the meantime, in the mix of all that though, guys, I had ended up applying for the lead position. Now I didn't want to, because like I didn't really want to like be given extra responsibilities, honestly, and I didn't want to be any closer to her in management than I needed to be, if that makes sense. But it's like I just didn't want anybody to get it. Like it's not that I want to be in control of who's over me, because I'm not that type of person. But to be honest, y'all, I just didn't want this one other person to get it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so I applied, right? Ended up not getting it. Okay, whatever. So the email of me not getting it came from like HR. So a couple days passed, and like I messaged Michelle, and I'm like, hey, like, can we talk when you get a second? She's like, yeah, you can go to my office now. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go to her office, and I was asking her, I was like, hey, like I received the I received the email that I didn't get like the lead position. Like I'm trying to be respectful, but I'm kind of pissed. Like I am so deserving, guys, so deserving of that position. Everybody says it, everybody thinks it, right? that you have a corrective action, and with corrective actions, you know, you can't transfer positions for like 6 months type of thing. So I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like, I'm like, I leave, and I'm like, dang, like, Asia, like, that's your fault. You didn't get, like, that's your L. I need to tell you this. My mom literally told me when I was considering applying for the leave, she was like, don't do it. And I'm like, I was surprised when she said don't. I'm like, not, my mom doesn't really not push us. And she was like, no, I wouldn't even apply. And I still to this day don't know if my mom said that because I'm pregnant or whatever, and she knows like I'm only gonna be there for a little while before going out or what. I don't know. I still don't know. I'm gonna ask my mom today. I'm gonna ask my mom tomorrow. Like, hey, what made you say that? But yeah. But PR had it still apply. Didn't get it. So yeah, went to her, asked her why. That's what she told me, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So like literally, I'm telling you, God just be giving me little like tidbits here and there, and he was like, Asia, look at that paper. So I will admit, I did get called into the office back in September because I did call out like 3 times in a rolling quarter, but it was spaced out, y'all. Like, and it was like I had reasons. It wasn't like, and they know like I don't play when it comes to work. I come to work and I do my work, but like life be life, okay? So I did call out 3 times within a roll. 3 times within 1 quarter, which is within 3 months or something, and it's like a rolling quarter, whatever. So whatever. I feel like I'm talking in circles, but yeah. So I did get a piece of paper, but God told me, Asia, pull that paper out, right? So there's a box that says memorandum. I forgot, it says something else, but it says memorandum for something, and then it's a corrective action box, right? So I noticed that the corrective action box is not checked, but the other memorandum box is checked. So now at this point, I know what it means, because I remember when I went into her office and got that paper, she had told me like, hey, there's like nothing, like it's very like informal, like it's just like a warning type of thing. So like I'm like googling the word memorandum, like I'm like, bro, am I tripping? Like I don't think this is a corrective action, right? So like now I'm pissed because I felt like you lied to me. You told me that I have a corrective action, and that that's the reason why I didn't get the lead position, and that when you have a corrective action you can't transfer positions, but then 6 months, so it's kind of like an automatic like disqualification for like a job change at all, right? So I just let it go. Okay, a couple days later I call HR, like, bitch, I am pissed. Like, it's one day on my lunch break, and I'm like, fuck that. I'm calling HR. I call HR, right? Calls HR, and I'm talking to one lady, and then she was like, okay, let me transfer you to the lady that handles like your practice type of thing. I'm like, okay, cool. So she transfers me to this lady, and like right off bat, I just have a feeling. I just have a feeling, okay? So, lady's like, hey, like, how can I help you type of thing? And I'm just like, yeah, like, I just have a couple questions. And I'm like, is there a way for you to see, like, I have a corrective action, like, against me, like, in my chart, or my vow, or my whatever? And she was like, yeah. So she pulled me up. She was like, no, I don't see anything, like, no kind of write-up or anything. And I was telling her like what was on my paper, and I was like saying that it was a memorandum, and she was like, yeah, that's just like a verbal type of thing, like, yes, it's in writing. Like, you're talking to a group of adults like this. Like, let this be the last. My parents don't even talk to me like that. I don't even talk to my child like that. Let this be the last time I tell you this. Bitch. Bitch. Right? But it's like everybody else at my job, I don't know if they're just like bitches, or if they're just like accustomed to it, used to it, robotic to it, but like they act like it don't base them. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, my daddy raised me different. Like, I am my daddy's daughter. Like, we don't tolerate disrespect, okay? So I'm telling HR about that. I'm telling HR about like nasty emails she sent us in the past. Mind you, HR addresses none of this. Her only focus was the fact that I do not have a corrective action and that I am able to apply to other places. I mean, like other positions within the organization or whatever. So then at one point, mind you, I just told this lady, like, I'm timid, I'm afraid, not afraid really, but I'm timid on what I say because I don't know who this lady is connected to. So at one point, this lady literally says, I know Michelle very well and I don't think that she would do this, and she probably just got her terminology wrong. I'm like, you're defending her for lying to me. Getting your terminology wrong is one thing, but to get your terminology wrong and to lie to me and tell me that I can't transfer positions and that me having this corrective action and not being able to transfer is the reason why I didn't get the lead position is bullshit. Like, if you didn't want to give me that position for whatever reason, cool. Whether it's because I'm pregnant, whether it's because you're intimidated by me because you know I'm hard work or whatever it is, whatever. But don't lie to me and have me thinking that I cannot like even pursue other job benches within the company because I'm thinking I have this corrective action and I can't transfer for 6 months. Like, y'all, the way she talks to us and treats us is one thing and it's still not right, but that I can overlook. Not even overlook, but that whatever, that's one thing. But to lie to me, I cannot stand a liar, okay? That is why I cannot, okay? So to lie to me in my face, oh, you got me fucked up, okay? You got me fucked up, okay? Breathe. I gotta remember I'm pregnant and that gave me stressing. And every time I talk about it, think about it, I get mad, I get fucking heated. So yes. So yeah. Michelle ass lied to me. I'm trying to think. So yeah, this was like, all this happened in like the beginning to mid-October. It is now, like I said, November 10th, and I still have not addressed Michelle. Like, I want her to know that, like, bitch, I know you fucking lied to me. I know you lied to me. But the other half of me is like, Asia, it's like a catch-22. It's like, oh, because I want to call her out so bad, but it's like, I know I gotta stick it out for these next few months. And I feel like if I call her out, it's only gonna put a bigger target on my back. And I feel like I'm not being true to myself because even saying this out loud is kind of misleading. Like, I feel like if I was listening to somebody tell this story, I'd be like, no, address her, call her out. And as bad as I want to do that, people keep telling me, giving me the advice to just chill. Like, but just know when sorry, that's my sister and she dropped something. Just know when the time comes for me to resign. That's gonna be a story time for y'all. That's gonna be a story time. When I resign, they're gonna hate me. I am kept saying, like, if y'all don't want to be here, you can leave. Like, I'm not forcing nobody to stay here. If you don't like the way I run things here, you can, like, she just kept, she said like 3 or 4 times, you can leave. Like, that's what she kept saying. In my mind, I'm like, I wanted to walk out as she was saying that shit, but I can't. And then at one point, I addressed it. I'm like, yeah, because she kept using respect. Like, we need to respect one another. Respect. You don't respect us. You're disrespectful as hell. Okay? Disrespectful. But you want to talk about respect, girl. Get out of here, right? So at one point, I'm like, yeah, like the day that you were like, if you're not a patient in front of you, take a call. Let this be the last time I said this. And I kind of just paused because, like, you know where I'm going. Like, I pretty much implied, like, why did you say that type of thing? And she was just like, yeah, that's what I meant. Like, this needed to be the last time I told y'all this because we're all here to work, and I will come to your shoulder. I will come to you and tap you on your shoulder and ask you to leave, type of thing. And I'm just like this lady had no remorse. Like she thinks talking to us like that is okay, and that is wild to me. That's ludicrous. Okay, ludicrous to me. Okay, mind you, everybody else in the meeting, they saying stuff, but at this point they're quiet. Like, and I'm looking around like, y'all are some old ass women and y'all taking this like what? And I ended up talking to one of the other ladies that's been here for a while, and she was just like, at this point, like, she's seen so much BS within the company that she just kind of like picks her battles type of thing. And I'm like, dang, I get what you're saying. It's not right. And you were good one for being here all these years, but I see where she's coming from. Like, she just pick her battles type of thing. Child, it can't be me. I don't know if it's because I feel like I'm a millennial, but technically I'm a Gen X, or a Gen Z. So whatever, I guess it's the Gen Z in me. But yeah, we don't take no shit, okay? But yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm about to wrap this up. I don't even know if it's entertaining or not. It's probably just be freaking going crazy and ranting like a crazy person. But yeah, I'm getting a freaking headache just thinking about this shit. But yeah, okay, sorry. So yeah, that was what she had to say about that. And then she says this, guys. Okay, so the morning of this meeting, so the meeting was at like 12:30, right? 9 something that morning. It's like 9:15, right? I am like emotional, and yes, I get it, guys. I know I'm pregnant, but please do not. And I'm tired of people saying it's just your hormones. Like, no, this place is hell. This lady is a mean person. Like, it's a lot. And like, yes, I get like me being emotional and like crying, maybe a part of like the hormones from pregnancy, but me feeling the way I'm feeling about how I'm treated, I would feel that way, pregnant, not pregnant, whatever. So anyways, I was having a moment and I just needed to step away because like I was like literally like eyes getting watery as I'm talking to people on the phone, right? So I put myself on break mode, go to my car. It's so embarrassing. I bust out crying, y'all. Like, I'm just like boo crying. I FaceTime my sister. I'm crying on FaceTime with her. Just like, what's wrong? I'm just like, what's wrong? And then on my way out, I do pass a nurse, but like I didn't know the nurse noticed that I was crying, but apparently she did, right? So I come back in and this nurse is like, oh my gosh, are you okay? I saw you were crying. I was like, yeah, no, I'm fine, I'm good. Like, thank you for like noticing or whatever. And she's like, yes, like I thought you were in like the conference room because the door was closed. I like bust in there looking for you and you weren't in there. And like she's like, people were in there, and I'm like, oh, sorry guys, like I didn't mean to bust in. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're so sweet, thank you, I'm good. So the conference room has like this big glass window, and you can see my truck from the conference room. So like you can see if I leave out the building and walk to my truck and get in my truck, you can see all this from the conference room, right? So in the meeting, guys, Michelle says, and there's no reason that anybody should be taking a break at 9 o'clock in the morning. You haven't been working long enough to need a break. So I'm like, the math is already mad then. I catch the shade quick as fuck, and I'm like, towards me, but that was confirmation when I found out that you was in that conference room. You saw me go to my car 9-something this morning, so that was a direct shot at me. Like, you don't know why I was out there. First of all, I was out there boo crying, but you don't know if I had just received a bad phone call from a family member. You don't know why I was out there. And like, I don't care if I've been working, like, I'm due my 2 15-minute breaks now. I get it. Probably should work like at least 2 hours before you go take a break. And I got there at 8 and it was only like 9:15. But still, like, ever since I've been in the call center, y'all, it's been slow. That's why I really didn't understand them saying that the new lady needed to be at the front, because she don't think she's ready for the call center. The call center is slow. Like, this would be the perfect time for her to be in the call center. Like, the perfect time, because the calls are slow. But whatever, I digress. But yes, guys, that is the freaking messiness going on in my job. Again, I need y'all to, in the comments, say, Asia, you can do it, you can last, you can make it. 4 months. If you're watching this video, just comment 4 months. Just comment 4 months. Something. Give me the motivation to stay there. Because I gotta stick it out. I got to. It's gonna be hard, but I gotta do it. But yes, oh my gosh, y'all, we are 40 minutes in. I was gonna do like more rambling, but like, damn, it's already been 40 minutes and I'm getting tired. I'm ready for bed, but I'm trying to think what else can I talk about really quick. I'll do a pregnancy update in another video. I mean, it's not really much to it. Like, I'm 5 months. I'm feeling better. Like, I'm out of the first trimester, of course, so like my energy's back. The nausea has subsided, thank God. Right now, the annoying thing is sleep, and it's probably gonna be that way for the rest of the pregnancy. Tossing and turning, back hurting, but I'll take that. I'll take the back hurting here and there, and the tossing and turning at night, and the insomnia being up. Literally, I'll wake up at like 2 or 3, and then be up for like at least an hour, 2 hours sometimes. But I'll take that over the nausea any day. I hate that feeling. I'll take, yeah. But yeah, baby's doing good. Ultrasounds have been good. I passed my glucose test. So I know with Kinsley, I had gestational diabetes, but hopefully with this pregnancy, I am good and don't have the gestational diabetes. But you know, we'll see. But yes, I passed my first glucose. I got another one in about 3 weeks that I gotta take. I had to take 2 because usually you just take one like around like 24 weeks, but being that I had it with Kinsley, I had to take one at like my 16th week, and now I'll take it again at my 24 weeks. I am at 21 weeks. I'll be 22 weeks tomorrow. 22 weeks tomorrow. So like I said, second trimester, 5 months. So yes, that's that. And then I just got back before taking my daughter to my sister's house. I had went to lunch with one of my old co-workers and friends. She's a friend, but I met her at my last job. Oh, such a breath of fresh air. Love that girl. We had such an amazing time. It was a new restaurant that I had never tried, and I loved it. 10 out of 10 recommend. If you follow me on my story, if you follow me on Instagram, you will see I posted it. It's a cute little restaurant. The food was amazing. She had shrimp and grits, and you know, everybody's shrimp and grits don't be good, but theirs was amazing. I had like the country skillet, which came with sausage. Oh, I should got some in the refrigerator. I need that. I'll probably save that. I really need it tonight. But yeah, I got the country skillet, which was biscuits and gravy with potatoes, a fried egg, and spinach. It was so good. And then we also got like truffle fries to share. Those were really good with Parmesan cheese on top. So good. But yeah, it was so nice seeing her. It's so cool because like one of the last times we were together was a while ago, but we had literally went out for drinks after, I think it was after work one day, and then we went to Target. So we were like a little tipsy like in Target, and we walked by the book section. We was like, hey, let's get the same book and read it together and like talk about it. So we ended up picking up It Ends With Us, which, if you know, you know, by Colleen Hoover. Amazing. Love that book. 10 out of we plan to link up soon and watch it together because we both finished part 1. She still hasn't read the second book yet, which is fine, but she read the first one, so that's good. But yes, it was so good seeing her. Like, she's doing good, I'm doing good. We just like, I had such a good time, and like, y'all, she always makes me feel like so good because like she's a couple years older than me. And she tells me this like often, like not often, but like often, how like much she admires me, and like even though like she's older, that she looks up to me and like wants to be, like she aspires to be the woman that, and I'm like, I am not perfect by any means at all, but she just thinks the world of me. She's like, I just want to be the type of woman that you are, and I'm just like, oh. So sweet. I was like trying not to cry because I've just been crying lately. I guess it's a new thing. But yeah, we are going out this weekend to get our nails and or feet done. I'm probably just getting one or the other because I'm trying to save money. I'm trying to be responsible, so I'll probably either just get my nails or my feet. Probably not both. But yeah, guys, I am getting tired. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I missed you guys. I feel like this was so like everywhere, and I'm sorry if it's not relaxing. I hope it is. But yeah, I had to give y'all something because I was like, it's too quiet around here. Like, I have to take advantage of this. No baby, no man. Let me post a video. But yes, I hope that you have a good night, a good night, a good night, a good morning, a good morning, a good afternoon, a good afternoon, a good drive to work. Drive to work. I've been listening to ASMR radios while I drive, y'all. It's so dangerous, but I love it. I hope that you have a good 15-minute break, but don't do it at 9 o'clock because your manager, Michelle, may get mad at you. But yes, guys, whatever it is, I hope that you make it good. And I was about to say something else, but I forgot. Oh. As y'all can see, the last, like, I don't even freaking know, the last, like, probably, like, 8, 9, 10 videos, have been me holding the mic. And that is because the screws that go here for the mount, I lost some of them. And, like, I'm pretty sure I can, like, find them in, like, a hardware store. But I have yet to do that because I'm never thinking about doing that. So now it's like, I'll be wanting to put my mic on the stand so I can do, like, some really good cup whispers because I know I love cup whispers. And I feel like, I mean, I can do it while holding the mic, but it's so much better to do cup whispers when you have the stand. And I really want to do so many things, but like now that I don't have my stand, or like I have my stand, I don't have the pieces, it limits, like you don't notice it until it's gone, pretty much, like how much more you can do when you have the stand and when you have to hold the mic.